Hello everyone, I'm Never. Welcome to my channel. We are looking at our pixel art, and we're going to be reviewing all the different things posted on the Our Pixel Art subreddit this particular week. Now remember, Our Pixel Art is all about handcrafted pixel by pixel assemblage of art, and something that I really love. I don't do, but I really love it. So number 25 is Work in Progress, Character Start Room from my developing game, Sign Maiden. Ooh. This kind of reminds me of Potion Craft, actually. The upstairs Potion Craft, where you go to sleep each night, and there's a bunch of stuff. I always think that that game should have a bit of... should be like some kind of puzzle solving you can do in that room, which this room strongly feels like game Work in Progress, and I would really like to play this. Reminds me a bit of, I don't know, King's Quest games. There's definitely going to be some character in the mirror there, and something on the shelf you can pick up. Like literally all these objects you could put in your inventory, walk away, empty the whole room. Back again with more OC posting. Attack pose, standing pose, look in both directions. Can never look at the character because you've only dedicated 2 pixels to the eyes, which, agreed, that's probably... I guess I could go fish-eyed. I do kind of want it to be able to look at me though. How would it... I guess you could go with sub-pixel movements. Sub-pixel movements are where you sort of drift one pixel across to the other, and you can fade in the color, blend it slowly into the other color, and that sort of does give the effect of it moving across the barrier. Although for a still image, I don't know if that's going to come across. So you might be stuck. Never can look at the character, the player. Time. Again, this is another one of those objects you throw in your inventory, you don't think about, you don't question that it's running out of time. There's always something gonna happen that's bad whenever you have an hourglass kicking around. And I don't think, this one looks kind of happy, but it's made of gold. So, I don't know, I think somebody's magical power is gonna run out when this runs out. Maybe we'll skip the dangerous violent ones. A Wolf SSBU. I did quite some time ago. Oh, this is quite animated. This is one of those cutscenes from a adventure game. So I don't know if is he driving or is he being scanned? I think he's driving because there's a bit of wind going on here, and those are like red traffic lights or something. Just scooting on past and not stopping. Shouldn't be going through reds like this. You're going to get pulled over. Shying away. Oh, that's how I open it. Today is another day to find you. What? This is horrifying. Looks like a nice scene here. You got the nice clouds, you got the little, what do we call those things that conduct power? Electrical wires? Or are they? It kind of could be a ski lift based on the thing that's on the right. But you have this broken down car. Is that Kirby? Yeah, I think it's Kirby. Interesting. The broken down, dilapidated car that's rusted over and mossy suggests that the world has ended, and everything here is not so good. This car has 3 wheels. Could be the angle, but... Oh, one of the tires is off because they're mid-changing it because everything's broken. I would be very worried if I saw this picture. It's one of those, looks fine, until you take 10 seconds to think about it. My sword... September. September. It's still September. Maybe. Oh man, this is good. Okay, cool. I love sets and I love collecting things. That's the oh, we're on the last one. Other 30 days in September. I love this. This is so good because I like collecting things. I like collecting sets. I also like things being complete and filling in all the gaps. And this is like some cool advent calendar of swords. Oh, I mean, it'd be cool if I could play with each sword and they would all do something different. What's 19 doing? That's 20's also. They're all cool. Good work. Who's a good boy? That little dog better be the good boy. Because if it's referring to the dude, I don't know what kind of game this would be then. Is this the game that I've wish listed? What is this? This is definitely some game, right, though? Because you wouldn't put this much time into this if it wasn't a game. You might. I like the stonework, actually. I feel like it looks like that game that I've wish listed on Steam that hasn't come out yet. Please hurry it up, you guys. Stop making incredibly interesting screenshots and then not letting me play them. It's very aggravating in the sense that I want it and I can't have it no matter what I do. Crystal. So it is. I would think to mine this resource and develop my socialization of civilization and overrun all the other living things on the map just because I have these crystals to mine. I don't know why crystals will do that for you, but you know, if you can mine it, you just better mine all of it. You don't want anybody else mining it. How did I do Reddit? I really like the, don't, as the chef, don't tell us what you do or don't like. We will tell you what we do or don't like, and you will be amazed if it overlaps. Because you'll be delighted because you weren't prompting us. Now if I compliment the sky, which is fine, it's not. No, the clouds are nice. The stars, a bit too easy. You might want to vary the intensity of each star a little bit, because atmospheric variances and also the stars themselves are different distances away. They're not all going to be the same brightness. So if you just adjusted some fainter than others, would be a little bit less like it's just fireflies zooming around. Do like the tree a lot, actually. I think my eye is completely drawn to the tree and exclusive to the tree. I mean, the moon's there. Moon, it has a bit of an edge, but no texture, as it were. Just might be the focal aperture length. Anyways, the tree, love it. Like the roots coming off it, the leaves falling down, the sort of the highlight, the moon highlighting on the tree. You should be more proud about that. The clouds are good. Stars, a little bit of work. Temple seems completely out of scale with the tree. Unless it's just really far back, which I assume would have to be the case. And that's fine. I don't get that it's necessarily far away because those cliffs are both side by side. And they're both in focus, I guess. Yeah, I'm feeling that's just like a really tiny temple. Anyways, it's nice. It's very nice. Tlaws. What's TLOZ short for? Anyways, Fighters of the Kingdoms. I thought that was a hippo. Dude fighting other dude. Looks like a solid fighting game. Is this already out? Can I play it? It might be. This looks pretty polished. Unless you just went and did this as a still image and that I cannot play and you have teased me and I am not going to say annoyed, but I like playing fighters when I don't know how to play and my friend doesn't know how to play because you just mash the buttons and you see your characters doing the same things and it's really funny. But I don't like playing with someone who knows what they're doing because then I just get trounced. That's not fun. This is a bucket. Is this a Stanley Parable joke? You can improve. Is it your first one? Cut it in half, for one thing. It's too tall. Go look at a real bucket. That's your first point of order. Even though it's pixel art, you're going to want to probably pull up a reference for things because this thing is not a bucket. Buckets are not that tall. It is a planter for a plant, and it shouldn't be full of water in this case. It's also not nicely tapered. If you cut it like right where it starts to taper a second time more intensely, just hack it off there, give it its rounded bottom there, it would probably look a little bit more buckety. Although I wouldn't bring in that pixel right at the top. It's going in immediately. And yeah, in the real world, that's going to make it look like it's fluting outwards. It's not a bucket. It's more like a tuba horn end. But yeah, definitely look at a reference because you'd be surprised how bad your imagination can be sometimes. Sometimes our stored images are they got a bit of compression defects in there. Next, chocolate plus orange ice cream. We're not going to review this one because there's no asking of it. Except it's really good. It's good. It's so good. Orange? Wait, chocolate plus orange. Is it oranges coated in chocolate? Looks, I mean, I don't know that I would eat this, but it is a drawing. Really, really good. I don't know what prompted you to draw it though. Her guardian. Archangel of Agora and protector of her idols. You know, idols are evil and you can't be... What the... Was there something cropped off over here? Hey, buddy. Are you the one or are you the one? The Guardian is this or this? I'm going to go with this as the Guardian. That's cute. Kind of reminds me of Battle Cats, where there's this delayed movement animation and then an attack. Good work. Evolution of my work. Female hero arts. Art for hero. What? I don't know. The title is baffling me. All right, so we've got lady looking up. Oh, this is, I don't know, left side or right side's the newer one. They're both acceptable for different game types. The one in the middle, you're gonna have a hard time telling where she's going, I guess. But definitely, I can picture both in different games. It's just different game styles. Like the one on the left is more realistic. So, I don't know. Usually I would prefer less realistic ones, like on the right. That's more Stardew Valley kind of look. Too high pixel count, but yeah, more Stardew Valley. Not, the colors aren't very vibrant. Ironically, the more vibrant cartoony colors are on the more realistic one. That's a bit puzzling. Oh, well, yeah, they're not, either one of them is bad. And evolution of style more than quality, I would say. Blue shoe study. What do you mean a blue shoe? Oh, you actually mean a blue shoe? Is this your own foot? Okay. It's kind of interesting to draw in pixel art as just an artistic expression. I mean, it's not odd, but usually people are making video game inspired art because obviously pixels, video games is where most people first saw pixels. Canyon Pass. Well, he can if you let him. What is going? Oh, there's a fire down there. Ooh, it's like Oregon Trail, but you can go through a canyon. Do they have canyons in America? Probably. It's probably a really big one somewhere. If you look far and wide enough, probably pretty grand. Good work, you guys. Trying not to get eaten by any bears. I don't see anything. I got a good line of sight. Oh, I spoke too soon. This was a much longer animation than I thought this was 3 frames or 17 just to get one smoke ring to the next. I did not expect this plot twist of a plane winging around the corner after many, many iterations of the thing. Has it looped now? Is there more? I've got to wait for another plane pass because I don't want to miss a bear. I was saying there wasn't a... Okay, every time I say the bear, plane comes out. Okay, I see the little dude moving around in the camp. That's actually kind of cool. This one's worth watching a little bit longer than I thought it was. Oh, I can see him like poofing the flyer. I did not realize there was this much detail. Very good. You surprised me. Got me off guard. A bit of a jump scare. Some snippets of my never finished pixel art game. See, never finished. Never gonna be able to play this. There's a bit of too much 3D in here. I'm not saying you can't do that, but it's fine. Like the more purest of the pixel. Oh, they are bending it. You're not sticking to the pixel grid. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I like the shooting star. It looks like a good game. You should finish it. A lot of jumping around here. Pixel art, still life. Another one that's just practicing pixel art as a drawing medium. This one is very traditional. I wonder, could you paint in pixel art? Someone should try this. Like, have a little square stamp end brush. See if you can paint with pixel art. You might need a grid. I don't know. Currant grapes? I don't know if those are peaches. And a bottle of, I don't know, captured souls probably. Excellent. 8 out of 10. 0 out of 10 because it didn't use enough oil. Let's talk about it. I hope this one counts as pixel art. Counts. Is it because you're trying to treat triangles as pixels? Yeah, okay. That is a good question. Does that count as pixel art? Huh. It's art. It's more like, no, it's not. It counts as like tile mosaic art, like tessellations you would do at a apartment lobby floor. Yeah, I don't think pixels have to be square, or at least on a squarish grid. Because if you get into like hexagons, anything that tessellates nicely, that's tiling. That's mosaic. This is good. I like this, but it's not evoking the sense of the pixel art hit that I'm looking for. Feels more like a cross stitch pattern that I might have on one of those circles of fabric. I don't know what you call that. Is that a moon? Is the moon broken? I don't know what's going on with the moon there, if that is a moon. No, not pixel art. You can still be here because it's an edge case, but I don't think it captures the true spirit of pixel art. It is a good question though. It's a valid question. Very valid question. We always gotta question our beliefs here. They were crying when their sons left. God is wearing black. Is he attending the funeral? Hello, sir. There's little crucifixes in the background. Oh, you got like 3.5 hearts? Is God has 3.5 hearts? Was it not a window? I think he's looking through a window. Things are on fire. Well, interesting story. Curious to find out what's going on. Never going to find out because I don't know what the game is. And I don't even know if it is a game. Thank you for imagining me. Is this beard on fire? Something bad's going down here. It's only like 2 colors here? 3. It's pretty good. Animating a centipede. Alright, the last one for today. This one had better be good. Where's the head and the tail? It's just infinitely wobbling. Oh, I hate actually cell animating things like this. You got multiple legs that all look identical, and when they overlap, you mentally lose track of which one was where and which one was moving in which direction, forward or backwards. More difficult for a walk cycle. This one's not. This one just seems to be conveyor belting. I don't know why. It's just a test, I guess. A little bit creepy, especially how those ones are like rolling down. They're flipping down for no reason. I don't know what this is doing. I know it's just a test, so good. It is it's a pretty good test. The colors are snapping in a bit, but I mean, for the shading underneath the belly, I would think it would fade into it, not bing, 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 bing. But that might just be like you're sticking to a limited palette. There's not much you can do. There's not much tessellating going on. So, dithering is at a minimum here. I don't know what you're trying to do here, but it's mesmerizing animation. If I could use this as my wallpaper, I would not, because that would be slightly disturbing to have all the time. And then I would be constantly feeling itchy and creeped out. So, good work. Oh, what? Hold on. Missed a part of this guy. Okay, this is a good thing to add on. Mom picked me up. I'm scared. I missed you, little dude. Someone's gonna come and pick you up. Never, I think. Is this the Grim Reaper? And he's just a little bit sad? Is this like his first day and he claimed the wrong souls? And he started a war? And it's just like, oh shoot, I got so many souls to claim. Well, who knows? But this was a great day in pixel art land, and I hope all of you creators continue creating and making more pixel art so that I can scoff at it or otherwise judge it improperly. But it does look good. All of it fills my soul with glee, except for the ones that don't, which was specifically the ones were not pixel art. Those ones were amusing and interesting, but they need to find their home on the Mosaic thread, Reddit, wherever. They're like they're like cousins. It's like your cousin popping over, like, hi everybody, same family. I guess. Yeah, sure. This is nice, but not exactly pixel art. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.